What's happening, y'all? Chris Bone here from Meat Off the Bone in County Kitchen. Welcome back. It's Friday, and I'm not gonna make a huge meal like that. Well, a meal like I usually do. I'm gonna show you something quick and easy to do for your family, or for a snack, or just for any occasion that you want. It's actually just a side. I'm gonna show you how to make French fries, or freedom fries, or steak fries, or potatoes. I'm going to cut potatoes and cook them and show you how to do it, okay? Let's get it started. Alright, really it's easy. What you want to do is you want to use russet potatoes. You can use reds or those finger links, but I found that russet has a firmness that's consistent to your normal French fry that you're used to. Finger links, even though they look like this and they're about that big, they have a tendency to fall apart and turn into mashed potatoes really easy. And small reds, they're only this big too, and they don't really make really good fries. They make good fries, they're tiny. I mean, you're looking at a fry like this big. Why? So I just grabbed a couple of russets. I mean, these are actually small, but like I said, I'm just showing you how to do it. I'm not trying to make a huge, big smorgasbord of fries. But there's a certain way to do it. I've already washed them. You can see the wetness on the cutting board. I'm not gonna peel them because some people just, like their potatoes unpeeled. It really doesn't matter to me. But since my fries, I'm gonna do the smaller one. I'm gonna do kind of a thicker cut, and then this one I'm gonna do a thinner cut, just to show you the difference. Get off of me. I like to make them like square and uniform. Okay, they're kind of thick cut fries. All right, throw them in a bowl. Now I'm going to fry these actually using canola oil. You can use vegetable oil, you can use lard, you can use Crisco if you kind of like that kind of flavor. Any oil would do, doesn't really matter. Okay, about to think of a thick cut fry. All right, maybe these are regular fries. This I'm going to do a little bit thinner. They're all going to go the same. Now the secret of making homemade French fries is when you cut the fries, I'm gonna go ahead and fill your bowl with water. The reason is you're gonna soak your fries in water to get some of the starch out. And I mean, you don't have to, but it makes for a much crispier fry, a tastier fry, I think, too. Do this a little thinner. Yeah, a little bit thinner. A little bit thinner. Kind of the same. No big deal. No big deal at all. The reason you want to get the starch out of the fry is, well, I mean, it's gluten. Starch is really the gluten in the fry, and you know, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm gluten-free, I'm gluten-free. You're not going to get all the gluten out of the fries. Come on, no matter no matter what you do, you're not going to get all of it out. But you can get some of it out. It's like washing rice. When you wash rice, you see the water go white, and you pour it out, and then you put the rice back in and shake it up again, and the water will go opaque again. Well, we're going to be doing the same thing with the potatoes. I want as much excess starch off of the potato. That does mean that I'm going to wash these potatoes probably a couple of times, and then I'm going to let them sit in the water bath for, you know, however long. You can do it for a couple of hours. You can do it for 20 minutes, couple hours. But you know, me, I'm gonna go ahead and let it sit for a little while, because I'm at work, and I wanted to get a video in today, but at the same time I wanted to show you how to do it like correctly. So I'm starting really early. I came in early to do this video, just so I can show you the prepping process of the potato and the length of time that I'm going to have keeping these underwater. Now, so you use cold water. See the difference between the two fries? These are more like steak fries, but this is the way the restaurants do it too. A lot of restaurants, yes, they get their frozen fries, but the prepping of the fry that they get while they're frozen, this is how they do it. All right, you see how foggy the water is. Now we're just going to come to the sink and dump it out. And do it one more time. I always do it 2 times, and then the 3rd time I just let the fries sit in the water. Yeah, if you do a lot of fries, you can be using, you know, you can wash them a couple, 3 or 4 times. But since I'm only using, you know, this many fries, I'm done. All right, the water is still a little bit, well, it's still clear. So I am going to dump it, because even if there is residual starch in there, I don't want any of it on the fries. All right, cold water. Cold water. You don't want it hot. Don't want to cook the fries. You don't want it warm water. You want them cold. And I'm going to go ahead and cover these, and I will sit them in the refrigerator. You don't have to put them in the fridge by any means. You can just let them sit out. But you know, like I said, I'm at work, so I'm just going to put these in the fridge so I know where they're at. They're not going to be underfoot. And I will return soon, maybe in a couple of hours or so. So hold on, I'll be right back, just like this. All right, it has been quite a few hours. Actually, I was here at like 8 o'clock, and now it's like 1:30. And well, the fries have been sitting in the refrigerator in the water already. Cleaned. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to drain the fries. And we're going to pat them dry on a paper towel. Gonna get all the excess water off of them, because they're about to go straight into the oil. Okay. We'll probably do like 2 batches. Now what's going to happen is I'm going to put them in oil and cook them for about 300 degrees for about maybe 3 to 4 minutes. Take them out. They're not going to be done by any means, but they are kind of like blanched in oil. And I'm going to take them out, put them on another drying rack, cool them off, and then we're going to refry them. That's where you get the really crispy outside the fry and the really soft, hot center. Well, you'll see. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and take these. Put these on a plate. All right. And I guess we're going to do half of them in the oil. Watch out, you can't, don't want to splash yourself. Okay. Okay. They have been in there for about 4 minutes. Now all I'm doing is just taking them out and draining them. You can see that over there, yeah. And cooling them down. Now they are still hot, and the residual heat inside of each fry is still cooking the fry. Even though the outside is cooling down as we speak, the inside is still cooking. So now we're going to take the rest of our fries. Careful not to splash. That oil is not as hot as it was earlier because the fries were really cold. They just came out of the refrigerator. That's why it's not boiling up too much. But another 4 minutes here, and then they go over there. See you in a few. Okay, they are about done. Let's go ahead and take these out. Move these over. Now we're going to let them both sit on that towel, that paper towel, until they are cold, actually, about room temperature. I guess I could put them in the refrigerator. I probably will, just to, you know, speed up the cooling process. But you want to just fry them, base fry them, take them out, cool them, and then fry them again. I'm leaving this on the fire. I want the heat hot. Yeah, I want the oil to be hot when these are. Oh, yeah. We'll see. These are looking good, nice and shiny. And yes, I will be putting these just in the refrigerator. We're just gonna cool them down. I want to cool them down to room temperature or a little bit cooler. So it'll be about maybe 10 minutes or so. So I will see you in about 10. All right. It's been about 12 minutes or so. Time to get these up. They're looking good. Yeah, they're actually feel just about at room temperature. It's like you want them. They are soggy. You will expect they are very, very soggy. They still have some residual oil left. You want to take your padding and do a repat just for fun. I mean, they're going right back in the oil. You don't have to if you don't want to. But the oil is ready. It's about maybe at 400 some odd degrees. Let me move my spoon out the way. Give you all a place to perch. There you are. I'm just going to take these fries and refry them. For about 5 to 6 minutes, or until they are golden brown. And see, the other half is going to go in there after these. You don't want to overcrowd your oil. But they will start to, you see how they're already starting to golden up. That means the outside is starting to really fry, but the inside's still soft. And my oil is probably on like really high. That's what you want. Yeah, I can smell them. You see they're also starting to float. A lot of times when you're frying and they start to float, that means the air is actually passing through them and they're actually ready to come out. Well, that wasn't no 5 minutes, but they're golden and that's what I want. They're also, because they're so thinly sliced too. Also, a FYI that I forgot to mention earlier, the original time of frying takes a few minutes, but after you cut your potatoes and you wash them in the cold water, you can boil them for about 3 to 5 minutes, depending on how thin or thick your slice your potatoes are, and that will cut down drastically on the fry time. Just giving you an FYI. That was a fire. Ow. I splashed myself. See, the things you see on YouTube. That was a fire. Okay. Now, for the second and last batch. Ow! Oil is hot. Don't burn yourself. It's bad. Bad for your health. Don't ask. All right, this is about done. Let's not, catch the kitchen on fire again. Yeah, see the thicker ones are a little bit less brown, but they're still crispy. I don't know if you can hear that. I'm more of a thinner type French fry. If it's French fry, I like them thin, but if they're steak fries, I like them thick. I love steak fries. All right, take this off the fire. Turn the fire off. And remember the salt. Oh, that's from my spoon. Here you are. Homemade French fries. Well, gotta tell you, the flavor, spot on. Excellent. Love it. Just always salt. That's all I needed. They felt crispy in the oil, but when I took them out, they're not so much crispy. Now, I do know about before you fry them the first time after you wash them and cool them, dredge them in cornstarch. So you're just gonna film a light coating of cornstarch on your fry before you fry them, and that will give them a really crispy outside. I know about doing that. I have done that, and I will probably continue to do that way. But today I wanted to do a straight up homemade French fry from scratch using nothing but fry oil and of course the little bit of salt I put on. You know, that's how you do it. You don't have to leave them in there in the refrigerator for God knows how many hours. I did. You just leave them in the fridge or in the water bath for about a half hour. Take them out, cool them off, fry them up first, cool them off again, then fry them again. The flavor is there. The crispiness, not so much, but of course, I'm still gonna post this on YouTube because, you know, I'm notorious, I'm human. I am not perfect. You know, I like it. I like the fact that I can, you know, show you all something that's not a perfect outcome. You know, I might be a YouTuber, but I still make mistakes. And this isn't really a mistake. It's just not very crispy. But I take flavor over crispiness any day. I'd rather it taste good and be a little bit, you know, flimsy than be spot on crispy and taste like garbage. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, my name's Chris Bone. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the support. I hope to hear from you in the comment section below. Have a great weekend and y'all take care.